Okay, so in this video, we're going to now look at how we configure the management interface on the cPacket and cClear systems. So we're going to start by logging into our cClear network, and we're going to go to the administration panel. And you can see down here we have a networking option. So we open our network, and you can see what our current configuration is. So at the moment, we're using a DHCP server, and it's assigned us with an IP address. But for this particular example, we're going to go in and we're going to change that. So we're going to go into the Edit tab, and you can see it now brings up our host name and our default configuration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off DHCP, and I'm going to actually change the IP address. I can see the IP address. I'm going to actually leave it 249, but I'm going to change my default gateway here from 255.254 to 254.254. And we're also going to add in our DNS settings. So rather than using the local networks DNSs, I'm going to use the standard Google DNS and the secondary DNS. Okay, so it's also given me additional options. So by doing this now, I've moved from a DHCP defined IP address now to a static IP, but I've actually kept the same IP address. So I'm going to do save now. Okay, and it's about to basically force that through, so it'll actually now confirm and restart my system IP address configuration, and it'll basically restart the instance of the cClear running on the platform. So we'll just give that a few seconds. And you can see that's now come back. So you can see it's restarted. We've now got a static IP address that's been configured, and we've now got our default gateway. So in addition to our IP address, the other thing we want to set up is our time synchronization. So everything within packet capture and network observability is all about synchronizing times and clocks. So what we want to do is we want to set up our time synchronization option. So we're going to come down here to our sync. We're going to select that. We're going to select what type of time source we're going to use. So we have either a P2P or an NTP. And we could use a number of different servers. We can either use commercially available servers off the internet. If you've got your own local NTP server, you could use that as well. So I do. But in this particular case, I'm just going to use the Google's time server. So it's just time.google.com. And we hit sync. That will now save that configuration, and because I've now changed my gateway, I do have internet access. So it will now reach out to that server, and it will synchronize. So what you'll see is the update changes here, and you can see it's changed to a normal. So it's got its time synchronization, and we can see how far that time synchronization is off compared to the time server due to latency and various other bits and pieces. So again, if we were to use a local server, then we could get more accuracy based on latency and various other things. So that concludes our setting up of our network and reconfiguration of the network based on the cClear management system.